Hello and welcome to today's 20-minute core class. We're not using any equipment for today's class, so when you're ready, go ahead and meet me on your mat. You can sit cross-legged, legs out in front of you, maybe sit in a long butterfly. Wherever you feel comfortable, as always, that is where you get to go. Let's anchor the sits bones down into the mat, open up through the front of the body, rolling the shoulders down and back, taking 4 deep breaths from right here. Inhale to breathe in through the nose, fill the body up with air. Think about expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And then exhale out, let all of that air go. For 3 more, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. For 2, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. And then last one, big inhale. And exhale out, let everything go. Good. With your last exhale, let's take the feet so they come right here in front of us. You're going to reach your arms so they come in front of you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you roll back just about halfway. It doesn't have to be huge. Plant your feet down into the mat. Plant your hips down into your mat. Take the left arm. You're going to sweep the right arm, the left arm out by your side. Exhale as you pull back through center. Same thing on the right. You're going to inhale, open up through the right side, reach the right fingertips back. Exhale as you bring it back in for 2 more each side. Over to the left. And then to the right. 1 more left. And then 1 more right. Good. And then we'll come all the way up through center, opening up at the feet, taking a little bit of a forward fold. When you're ready, coming back into that same position, planting the feet down, bending at the knees. This time we'll take the arms that we stack one on top of the other. It doesn't matter which one, whichever you prefer. I'm going left on top of right. Oh my gosh, I can't mirror today. Doesn't matter. Just pick one over the other. And then from there, you're going to exhale, round down. Find your C curve just about halfway. Same kind of idea. You're going to inhale as you twist the upper body over towards the left. Let's see if I can get it now. Exhale as you come back through center. Inhale as you twist over towards the right. Exhale, take it back through center for 3 each side. 3 and 3. Nice and slow. We go for 2 and 2. Last one. And then last one. We'll come through center. You're going to roll back about another inch, coming deeper into your C curve again for 4 reps each side. We'll twist to the left, come through center, twist to the right, through center for 3 and 3 for 2 and 2. Last one. And 1, take the arms through center, reach the arms so they go out in front of you, and then proceed to roll yourself all the way down towards the mat. Shoulders down, head down, arms can reach all the way back overhead. Take a big inhale. Good. When you're ready, walk your feet in a little bit closer towards your hips. I need to scoot down a little bit. We're going to lift the legs so they come up above the hips, squeezing the legs together like you have one leg. Now, if you took class with me yesterday, which was Monday, we did a little bit of stuff like this, so just stick with me. Arms are going to come up above your shoulders. You're going to take a big exhale as you pull both knees over towards the left armpit, reaching the arms towards the outside of the right leg. And then inhale, you can come down through center. I keep messing up my right and left. Okay, let's try again. Exhale as you pull the knees over towards the left elbow, reaching the arms out towards the outside of the right leg. Inhale, come back down through center. Exhale, we go over to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, we go to the right. And then through center. So your arms are going the opposite way of your knees. Knees pull towards the armpit. Arms are pulling to the outside of the opposite leg. For 3. I was going to get there eventually. And 3. For 2. And 2. Last one. And 1. Good. We're going to hug the knees in towards the chest, pulling knees to nose, curling into a little tiny ball. Taking a second to breathe. And then when you're ready, you're gonna let the feet come down towards the mat, shoulders and head come down. You'll roll over onto your left hip, propping up onto the left forearm. We're reaching the legs so they go out towards the bottom corner of our mat, reaching the right arm so it comes up above the shoulder, lifting up through the left side body. From here, you're rolling back a little bit onto your hip. You're going to lift your legs, bend your knee, pull your knee towards your elbows. Same kind of thing we just did down on the mat. Inhale as you reach everything back out, and you can roll forward, letting the legs lower down. We roll back, bend the knees, pull the knees towards the elbow. Inhale, reach the legs, and then roll it forward. Bring it back. And then in. If you'd like to do a little bit more, you pull it back, pull it in, and then press up off of your left forearm. Lower down, reach out and roll forward. Good, for 3. For 2. Last one. Good. With your last one, you're rolling back, curling into this little tiny ball. I want you to take an inhale as you reach the legs out, reach the arm up, and then press up off of your left forearm, creating a little bit of a star. Exhale as you pull everything back in, lowering down to the left forearm. For 4, reach out, press up, and then bring it in. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. Everything comes in. You're going to roll forward, let the legs go out in front of you, and then just take a second and breathe. A lot of oblique work, right? I'm going to call this class like 20-minute core obliques. So hopefully we're feeling that. If not, no worries. It's okay if you don't feel your obliques. If you feel something else, that's totally fine. Okay. We're going to go back into a similar thing to what we just did, kind of putting everything together. Reaching the arm up, you're going to roll back onto your hips, pull the knees in and pull the elbow in. From there, pressing into the left hand, you're going to reach back out into your star. Pause here. We'll press the heels together. Ooh, pull them apart for 3, 2, and 1. And then pull everything home. Roll it back, reach the arm up. That makes sense? We're gonna do it again. Roll it back, pull the knee towards the elbow, press yourself up, pressing to star, pull the heels together for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the legs, pull the knees in, and then bring it home. Okay, we're doing this 2 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in, lower down, and then bring it home. One more time, roll it back. Press up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the legs, pull the knees down, lower to the forearm, reach your legs out, reach the arm up, come back through center. Now, one more time, we're gonna roll back. You're going to extend the legs up, press yourself up off of your left forearm, and then reach the left arm up in line with the right. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down, you drop to the forearm, lower the legs down, come all the way through center, okay? From there, before we hit the other side, you're rolling over so that you're face down on your mat, taking a second to breathe, okay? Hands under the shoulders, forearms a little bit wider than the rest of the body. Press the big toes into the mat, lift up through the kneecaps, flex the quads. Exhale as you press up, opening the chest, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale as you bring everything back down for 3 more. Exhale as you press up. Inhale as you lower down. For 2, press up. And lower. And then last one, press up. Good, and then lower it down. Good, from there, bring the legs together. Press into your hands, bringing yourself all the way up and back, reaching hips to heels, finding your child's pose. Big inhale as you fill up with air. Exhale out as you let everything go. And then when you're ready, we'll find that same series over on the other side. Setting up on our right hip, you're reaching your legs so they go out towards the bottom or the top left corner of your mat, bottom or top, however you think about it. We have the right forearm down, the left arm reaching above your shoulder. Do you see how the side of my body is sinking down to the mat? Okay, when I lift my arm up, I want you to imagine I'm there with you, pulling your fingertips up, forcing you up out of your side body. Okay. From there, you're gonna roll back onto your hip. You pull your knees in, pull the left elbow towards the outside of the left hip. Inhale, reach the legs out, and then roll things forward. All right. Exhale, we roll it back. Think about coming into a cannonball. Inhale, reach the legs out and take it through center for 4 more. 4. For 3. For 2, and then last one. I'm in a weird spot on my mat. Okay, with your last one, you're coming back through center, taking a second to breathe. Now we start to add on. You roll back, you pull the knees in. You're going to press up off of the forearm, reach the legs out. Pull everything back in, and then roll it home. Good. I'm pretty sure this is what we did on the first side. Feels about right before we add it on. Ooh. Okay, let's do 4 more. 4. For 3. For 2. I don't know if this is better or worse than a side teaser. I feel like worse. Last one, we roll back. You're gonna press up off of that right forearm, reach the legs out, pull it back in, and then come all the way home. Okay. Now from there, actually, I think we added on a little bit too much there, but oh well, we did it. We did it. Everything evens out in the end, so don't freak out if I didn't do exactly the same thing as the first side. It's all gonna be okay. It's just Pilates. We don't have to take it so seriously. Reaching the left arm back up. Again, we're gonna add on. We roll back, pulling the knees in, pulling the elbow in. You're going to press up off of the forearm, reach out to star, pull the heels in for 4, 3, 2, 1, open the legs, bend the knees, pull the elbow in, and then roll things home. So your hips push forward, your left arm reaches up. We pull it back, knees pull in towards the elbow. You press up, reach to star for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in, bring the elbow in, reach the legs out, reach the arm up. Let's do 3 more like that. 3. We're balancing on the right hip, so it should feel definitely challenging. And if you need more cushioning underneath your hip, take it. This is 2. 2, 1. Knees pull in, reach the legs out, come through center. Last one. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees pull in, reach the legs out, roll it through center, and then from here, we're going to roll back. We'll lift the legs up, reach the arm up, press up off of your right forearm, and find your teaser. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting the right hand come down. You're gonna lower to the forearm, bring the legs all the way down, and then take your left hand down to meet your right. Okay. Take a second right there and breathe. And then when you're ready, we're going to, again, roll over so that we're face down on the mat. Hands are going back underneath your shoulders. We'll start back off with our typical back extension and then do something a little bit more fun. Opening the feet up wider than the hips. Press the tops of the feet and the big toes into the mat, lifting up through the kneecaps, flexing the quads. Chest comes down, head comes down, big exhale as you press up and away. Maybe lifting the hips, maybe lifting the elbows. Inhale as you lower back down for 4 more. It's an exhale as we lift. And inhale to lower. For 2. And then last one, big exhale, lift. And then inhale, bring it back down. From here, we're sliding the forearms in front of us, stacking one hand on top of the other, pressing up and away from the mat. You're going to press into the front of the hips, lift the legs. And we're going to go for a count of 20. We'll squeeze the heels together and then open back up, connecting into the inner thigh and the pelvic floor. Still a part of our core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs down, lower the upper body down, press into your hands, and then bring yourself all the way up and back, reaching hips to heels, arms long in front of you. Big inhale, and then exhale as you let everything go. Good. Okay, from here, when you're ready, we're going to pull things forward. Hands are coming down, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to tuck our toes under, and we've done this a couple times recently, so just stick with me. It's more time to practice, which is nice. Pressing the space between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. You're going to exhale as you hover the knees off of the mat. Pause there. Another big exhale. You'll press your hips up and back to straight legs. Inhale, bend the knees, come back to hover. Exhale, press the hips up and back to straight legs. Good. Inhale, pull back to hover. Exhale, press up and back. Good. Let's go for 4. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. With your last one, come back to knee hover, walk your feet all the way back so you find your plank, and then take your right hand so it comes towards the center of your mat. You're going to open up towards me, press the hips up, find a side plank, pressing your hip up, pressing the left side body up and reaching the left arm up and over. We'll take the left arm, you're going to bring it down, left hand replaces the right, we come through center, and then you open up towards the right side, pressing the right side body up, sweeping the right arm up and around. And then bringing things back in, you'll spin on the toes, right hand comes down. For 3 more, you'll open up, reaching the left arm up, pulling it down. Take your hand down, and then swivel over towards the right, reaching up and around. Good, bringing it home. That's 3 and 3. This is gonna be 2. You can take this down to the knees as well. This is 2 and 2. Okay, this is gonna be our last one. Over to the left, sweep the arm up and around. Bring it back in. Woo, and then over to the left. Good. With that last one, both hands are coming through center. I want you to drop your knees down, untuck your toes, press your hips back to your heels as you find your child's pose. Good. Okay, take a deep breath, big inhale. And then exhale out as you let everything go. One more plank to wrap things up, and then we'll take a couple stretches. We'll pull things forward. Both forearms are going to come down, elbows right underneath the shoulders. I like the forearms in the number 11, so forearms parallel. Spreading out through your fingertips, we're going to step one foot back and then the other, pressing up and away from your mat, pressing the space between the shoulder blades up. You're rounding just a little bit in the upper back, but not in your whole back, right? So if your shoulders are pressing up like this, if your face is down in the mat, we got to pull things in. Shoulders over elbows. Hold right here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to the knees. You can press the hips all the way back, walking the hands in. Big inhale. Exhale out, let everything go. Good. Okay, when you're ready, let's pull forward, finding our tabletop position. We'll move through 3 rounds of cat-cow, inhaling as you arch into the back, opening up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press up and away, curving the spine, looking to the tops of the legs, crown of the head points down. I think I said 3, so this will be 2. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press up and away. 1 more, inhale as you arch. Exhale as you press up and away. Good. Tuck your toes under, press your hips up and back, bend into your left knee, pushing the right heel down, and then switch it through center. Left heel presses down, we bend into the right knee. For 2, switch, and switch. And then last one, and 1. Good. Let's lift up onto both toes, lifting the heels like crazy. We're going to ripple through the spine, pulling forward, finding that high plank, dropping the knees, untucking the toes, reaching the hips back and coming up to seated. Hips on the heels, shoulders on top of hips. We take the left hand down, reach the right arm up, bring it up through center, and then take the right hand down and the left arm up. Good. For 1 more, we'll go over to the left. And then over to the right. I threw some weird stuff at you today. Hopefully you were ready for that. We'll pull everything back in. Take any other stretches you feel like you need, but you guys are all finished with me for today. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I'll see you back here for our next class.